y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new here. Welcome to another video of my beginner's horse series. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 common mistakes that beginners make when purchasing a horse. And I just filmed a video of questions to ask when you are buying a horse, questions to ask the owner of the horse that you're looking at. So I will have that video linked down in the description box, so if you would like to check that out, it will be in the description box, and also you could click on that eye up there and it will take you to the video as well. And please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, so other people will be able to find this video that might need it. And please click on that subscribe button down below if you would like to see more of my future videos. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy, and let's just get started. Okay, so the first one is when people buy a very young or green horse for their first horse. And a lot of the times people just do this out of lack of knowledge. A lot of people think that you just buy like a baby horse, like you would buy like a puppy or a kitten. They don't really take into consideration that they need a trained horse already. And a lot of the times when people are looking for a horse for a child or a baby or something, they will buy a baby horse or a very young horse, which doesn't make any sense. If you have a person that does not have a lot of experience, then you need a horse with a lot of experience. If you have a person with a lot of experience, you can get a horse with not a lot of experience. It's not a smart idea to get a green or young horse when you do not have a lot of experience. So that is the first thing, is that a lot of people will buy a green or young horse for a child that doesn't know how to ride or anything. Really, dude? Okay. So yeah, that's the first one, is that a lot of people will buy a green or a very young horse for a person or a child that doesn't know anything about horses, which is very dangerous. The next one is color. A lot of people are not very open-minded when looking for a horse. Even me, like when I was looking for my first horse, I was very specific about what I was looking for and wasn't as open-minded at first. And what I'm talking about is like when you go on, say like Equine Now, you can put in like how tall you want the horse to be, what color you want the horse to be, how old you want the horse to be, and all of that kind of stuff. And now personally, if I was looking for a horse, the only thing that I put in is location. So how far I'm really willing to travel to go and look at a horse. A lot of people are very specific on what they're looking for, and that is understandable, especially if you are looking for your first horse. You're really excited, you want to get your favorite color horse, you want to get, you know, the certain height and all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be very, very difficult to find exactly what you're looking for. So a lot of the times I feel like people will like put in their like dream horse of what they're looking for. So just be open-minded as to what you're looking for. And I also feel like a lot of people, like I said, go by color. So if the horse is, say, a very common color, they won't really pay much mind to it. So I would just recommend being very open-minded about what you're looking for and be willing to look at a horse even if it's not exactly what you want, because it could be like your heart horse, or like you could click really fast with the horse and you wouldn't have even looked at it just because it wasn't the certain color that you wanted. So just be really open-minded when you're looking for a horse. The next one is that beginners will often fall for a scam. I talked about this in my last video of questions you need to ask when buying a horse. People will often scam people, especially beginners, since they don't know a lot. They'll drug the horse, say the horse has issues, they'll drug the horse so the issues won't really be there when you're looking at the horse. So it's really a good idea to bring somebody that has more experience within horses. So if you could bring your trainer who knows more about what to look for, just so you know that you're not getting scammed, and know the questions to ask and everything. And it's always a good idea to get the horse vet checked just to make sure everything checks out okay. Fourth thing is turning down older horses, which is kind of like the second thing about the color thing. A lot of people will turn down a horse just after they see that it's 15 years old. Like I said, be open-minded. Maybe this 15-year-old horse acts like a 5-year-old. You know, like you don't know unless you go and look at the horse. So do not turn down a horse just because of its age. I know it depends on your situation and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about like generally speaking. Do not turn down a horse just because of its age. because you don't know what the horse's temperament is like unless you go and see the horse. You could have an 8-year-old horse that acts like it's 20, like really lazy and doesn't really want to do anything. And then you could have even like a 20-year-old horse that acts like it's 8 and is ready to do like whatever. I know our pony Levi, he's almost 20 years old, and he acts so young, like he's always ready to go and he's very forward, and he just does not act his age at all. So just be open-minded and don't turn down a horse just after you see their age. Go look at the horse and see if you fit or not. The last one is to take into consideration how much time horses take up as far as care and training and riding and all that kind of stuff goes, and also be sure that you can afford a horse financially before you go and buy one. I know a lot of people get excited, they go and buy a horse, and then they turn around and have to sell it just because they didn't realize how much time horses took up. So just take that into consideration, that they take up a lot of time and they are not the cheapest animals to take care of. So yeah, that's the last one, is just to kind of consider that before going and purchasing a horse. So yeah, those are 5 common mistakes that beginners often make. I hope y'all found this video helpful, and please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe so you can see more of my future videos. I will have my beginner series down in the description box of the playlist of videos of my beginner series, and if you have any requests for my beginner series, be sure to comment them down below and I'll try to do those for y'all. But I love y'all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!